going to talk about the differences between two of the lightest weight infant car seats on the market, the Nuna Pipa Aire and the UPPAbaby Aria. My name is Alissa McBride. I'm here at Pacifier in the North Loop, and I'm a CPST, which is a Certified Passenger Safety Technician. So I do love both of these options, and first we're going to talk about some of the commonalities between the two seats. The first thing is they both have a 7-year expiration. So these seats, although you'll probably just use them the first year of your kiddo's life, if you have multiple kiddos, great to be able to use them across multiple kiddos. So the next thing that is common between both of these seats is you can see they both have the anti-rebound panels, and underneath they both have the load legs as well. So you're definitely going to want to use both of those features when installing both of these seats. Both of these seats are FAA certified, so they are also safe to fly with. The next thing that's similar for both of these seats, they both have European belt paths. So what you see is this is where the shoulder strap will go, and this is where the belt path will go for the Nuna. And then similarly, for this one, you can see this is where your belt path will go, and then this is where the shoulder will go. Both of these can be used without the bases should you need to. The next similarity is the options you have for install. So we talked about you can install both of the carriers without the base. If you are installing with the base, you have two options for both seats. With the Nuna, you do have your rigid latch. So this is a steel rigid latch. And then you also have the option to install the base with the seatbelt. With the UPPAbaby version, similar, except this is a semi-rigid latch. You can see it's on a fabric material, or you can see here, you're able to do it with the seatbelt as well. The height and weight limits for both of these seats is exactly the same. It is 30 pounds and 30 inches. For both of these, you do want to make sure that you have at least 1 inch of shell above your little one's head. But again, 30 pounds, 30 inches. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the fabrics. Both of these brands and both of these seats have flame retardant-free fabric, which is great to keep away any additional chemicals from your little one. They are also both GreenGuard certified, and you can wash both sets of fabric in your machine. I do want to say, definitely make sure you're washing in cold and lay flat to dry for both options. So that's a little bit of a summary about what's the same between these two amazing seats. So now let's talk about some of the key differences between the seats. So the first one that I want to call out is the weight. So as mentioned, these are both super duper lightweight options. I would give the advantage a little bit to the UPPAbaby. The weight of this seat is 6 pounds. And that does include the canopy as well as the insert. Going over here to the Nuna Aire, the weight of this is 6.2 pounds. Caveat, that excludes the canopy and the inserts. So if you add those back in, that's an additional 2.2 pounds, taking it to 8.4 pounds. 8.4 pounds to 6 pounds is the difference there. The second big difference to call out is in regards to the warranty. Both of these seats expire in 7 years from the date of manufacture. However, there's a significant difference in the warranty. For the Nuna product, the warranty is 1 year. For the UPPAbaby, it is a limited lifetime warranty, provided that you register your seat online with UPPAbaby. So that would be the full 7 years versus 1 year. So I'd give the lead to UPPAbaby in that as well. So using both of these seats, you do want to make sure that the harness straps are at or slightly below the shoulders of your little one when you're in the seat, and of course rear facing in these seats. How you do that is different between these two. So the UPPAbaby, it has a little pull tab here, and you're able to adjust it without rethreading. With the Nuna, there are 3 different settings for shoulder height. However, you do have to rethread the harness to be able to adjust it to different heights. So the next thing I want to talk about is the carry handle. So with the Nuna car seat, basically you would move it like this. You can see how this adjusts. When your kiddo is riding in the car seat in the vehicle, this can be at any position as long as it is not touching the seat in front or behind. With the UPPAbaby seat, when you are in a vehicle and the vehicle's moving, you do want the carry handle to be in the forward position. So as far forward as it goes while the vehicle is in motion. So it's a super small thing, but I think it's something that parents love and just makes their life a little bit easier that I'm going to give Nuna the nod for thinking of, is they have these little magnetic buckle holders. So when your little one is not in there and you want to make putting the little one in the next time a breeze, it just automatically kind of grabs that little clip and makes it easier for you to put your little one in the next time. For the UPPAbaby, they do not have any magnetic buckle holders. So next up is the draping. And I think I would give Nuna a slight edge on this feature. So you can see they have their patented sky drape, which provides almost full coverage. And the UPF on this drape is 50. When you look over here at the UPPAbaby version, you can see it has almost full coverage as well. They have their extended drape. You can tuck this piece in or out. And the UPF for this drape is 25. So the next feature I want to talk about is the recline options. So with the Nuna, you can see it has 4 different options for your kiddo that allows them to sit up a little bit more as they get a little bit bigger. So 2 of the positions are appropriate 4 to 20 pounds, and 2 positions are appropriate 21 to 30 pounds. Moving over here to the UPPAbaby version. So there is a way to slightly adjust the angle, and you can see there's this little knob here, and then you're able to adjust it here. What you're looking for, and it is a bubble system with the UPPAbaby, is right here between 0 and 4 pounds. You want the bubble indicator to be within that first range indicated, and then once you're over 4 months, it can be a little bit further down. So the final difference to note between the 2 seats is the price. The Nuna Air is $550, and the UPPAbaby Aria is $350. So quite a difference, about $200 between the 2. They're both absolutely amazing car seats, and it comes down to which of those features that I mentioned in terms of differences between the 2 really make a difference for you and your family. If you have any other questions regarding either of these 2 seats or other baby gear, please feel free to add them in the comments and we'll get our answers back to you. And follow us on YouTube for additional content, tips, and tricks on baby gear and car seat safety.